Meaning, let me show you. I'll write it up here. What if I had another pair of segments up there? And I'll call these EF and YZ. Obviously not congruent to the first two I had. So I don't want to put one hash mark on there because that would mean they're all four of them are congruent. I got to start learning people's names. Go ahead. Name. Joanna. You'd have double ones. Yep. Okay. So that's what you're going to start to see if they're congruent or not. Questions about congruency? How to write it, how to mark it on a diagram. And I believe there's one more question, correct? Pinwheel. I didn't tell you this because I didn't want it to happen, but I'll tell you now because it didn't happen. Here's my rule. Because the Promethean guy rarely comes up, if he comes up 2 slides in a row, not in a class, but in a row, I cancel homework. Okay? So get all jacked up when he comes up because you never know. Next slide, if it's him again, no homework. And that's when you guys usually go nuts and not me. Okay? So just throwing that out there. All right, so that's the rule for the rest of the year. And once we progress into the year, usually what I do is once he comes up, I let you guys choose what the next slide would be. And if that's the slide that it is, no homework either. All right, so just start thinking about it. See all these different transitions that we're doing. All right, here we go. Use the markings in the diagram. Which of the following 4 are incorrect? What are they telling me, by the way, with these markings? Somebody tell me, what are they telling me by these 2 markings? That? Grace, correct? Katie.
A, B, and CB are.
AB, we know AB and CB are the same length. Everyone agrees? I don't know what the length is. I don't care, but they're congruent to each other. Okay, so let's go through and see which one's incorrect. What do we think about 1? Is that true or false, 1? Yeah, true. I just wrote it up there, and that's what the hash marks are telling me, right? So that's a true statement. We're looking for the incorrect one. A, B, and C, D. Remember, hey, I got rid of the line segment symbol. What's that tell us? That the length of AB is the same as the length of CD. Is that true or false? It's true. If they're congruent, that's what congruent means, that they have the same length. See ya. Is AC and BD congruent to each other? Think about this. It's not marked. I get it. It's not marked, but think about it. Well, give me a length. Go ahead. Give me any length. How long do you think AB is? How many units? 2? Sure. Which means how long is CD? 2. Give me a length of BC. How long does it look? 10? Sure. Ready? How long's AC? How long's AC? 12. How long's BD? What do you know about them? They're congruent. They're both the same length. Everyone see that? Why, though? You're adding BC to both of them. Everyone see that? You're adding the same thing to both congruent pieces. So I know by process of elimination, but everyone see why AC is not the same as CD. All right, AC, not the same length as CD. CD is the same as AB. So 4 incorrect. Garbage truck just went by. I'll just break it out now. Somebody's rides here? Anybody? Your math ability? There it is right out there. All right. Too harsh? Too soon for some of you 9th graders? Get over yourself. Any other questions, comments? And that's it, correct? Look at that. Plenty of time to start the homework, which is out of the book. There's books back there if you want to borrow them, but put them back. You can also use your Chromebooks for the textbook. You got plenty of time. You still have another 6 minutes here. Nice job today.